Hey YouTubers, beer geeks and beer hounds alike, Bill here, and we're going to do a beer review today. And today we have a beer from Modern Times. It says Fortunate Islands Modern Times Beer Hoppy Tropical Pale Ale, and that's what it looks like. Fortunate Islands Modern Times Beer, 40 IBUs, and see what the alcohol is, 5%, and has citrus, amarillo, and the malt is wheat malt, two-row caramel Vienna. Fortunate Islands combines the bangin' hop aroma of an over tropical IPA with the crisp, refreshing drinkability of a killer pale ale. We achieved this magical result by blah blah blah. I'm not gonna read it all, don't feel like it. Anyways, I've never had this before. I should have checked the alcohol before I bought it because it's only 5%. It's kind of light for me. Hopefully the taste won't be light. Canned on 4/11/19, and today is 5/21/19. So it's about almost a month and a half old, so it should be good. Let's get it cracked open and see what we got here. Alright. I do my reviews just from my experience. I'm not a brewer. I don't know one hop from another. I don't know any malt from another. I just go by what I smell, see, and taste. And my experience of drinking craft beer for the past, I don't know, 6 or 7 years. Before I discovered craft beer, which was Sierra Nevada Pale Ale was my first. I was just drinking piss beer up to that point. I think the fanciest I had was maybe like Stella, or like maybe like Grolsch, or you know, something like that. All lagers, pilsners. But you know, those are much simpler times. Now we're into the craft, and it's pretty crazy what's out there in the craft beer land. I mean, it's endless now. It's like you can have a different beer every day for the rest of your life and not get through all the different craft beers that are out there. You know, there's just thousands of different beers, and a lot of them are really good, and there's some that aren't. All right, let's see if we can get the rest of this in here. Yeah, it looks like we'll be able to. All right, big old head. All right. I thought I got a whiff of the hops already there, but maybe not. Let's see. Well, we got a huge, frothy, creamy head that's turning rocky already. And we have a fairly hazy amber color. As you can see, some of the sharpness in the light there. Looks pretty good. Yeah, alright, let's see. Yeah, it looks like a little firefly stuck in the beer getting drunk. Woo, yeah. Alright, looks pretty good. See some small bubbles coming up from the bottom. You see the haziness of the beer. See if we can get any kind of visual on the can there. Nope, pretty hazy. Not sure if this is New England style or not, but it's a hazy beer with no particulates, just some small bubbles streaming up from the bottom. Looks pretty delicious. As you can see, looks good. I just didn't realize that it was only 5%. I don't see how it can be that good at only 5%, but we'll see. Can't really judge a book by its cover. Alright, let's get an aroma on this puppy. Actually, the aroma's better off the glass on this one. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, let me try it again. Okay, right up front, it's citrusy, tropical fruits, orange, guava, grapefruit, tangerines, some mango, pineapple, maybe a slight bit of pininess, some floral notes, alright, and a slight hint of some bready malts coming through there. Let's get a hit. Cheers. Alright, the taste follows the aroma well with some a hint of some earthy, spicy notes in there, ever so slightly. So we can pick up something else here. Not sure if I mentioned some grapefruit, some tangerines as well. You know, all the above of the tropical fruitiness. Cheers. It's okay. I think the aroma is a little more pleasant than the taste. The taste is thin, like I thought it would be. Has kind of like almost like a saison kind of a note, like a little champagne-y kind of, little fizzle on the tongue, a little champagne-y kind of tanginess to it. Yeah. It's okay. Last train home. Well, let's get one more hit here, see if I can pick up something else. Yeah, it's just pretty thin. It's got some tropical notes, but they kind of fade out on the sip. The aroma is much more pleasant and more tropical than the sip, actually. Okay, now I'm getting like a more of a little bit of a like an earthy kind of grassy kind of funkiness. It's got like a little bit of a saison-y kind of funkiness going on in there. It's pretty much. That's pretty much it. It's got a light mouthfeel, medium to light mouthfeel. It is holding a decent head though, and it looks real creamy now. Yeah, it is slightly changing as we are able to agitate it, and it warms up slightly. Yeah, it's getting more like a kind of a funkiness to it now. Like a saison, kind of earthy kind of note. Yeah, it's just real thin, a little watery. It's okay. I probably would not pick this one up again personally, but this would probably be a good transitional beer or something you could session with. I'll have the full description in the description section below. I think for what it is, it's okay. It's just real light for me. kind of thin on just about everything. Even the hops are kind of light, and the malt's pretty light. And, I mean, it tastes good, but there's just not much there. Let me do one more, just to be fair here. Yeah, kind of like, I think there's a tangerine note coming through a little more now than there was. Yeah, like a tangerine peel with a little bite to it. A little more of the grapefruit coming through now. Most of the aromas that I was getting at first that were really tropically have kind of chilled out, and now it's just more like a little tangerine, and you know, everything's kind of lightened up. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not bad. This would be a great transitional beer or a session beer if that's what you're into. Yeah, but now that kind of saison kind of note is dominating now, so it's not really my gig. I'll probably give it about 3.5 stars out of 5 on Rate Beer. I'll have that description at the description section below, and that'll wrap it up for this one. Cheers. Yeah, it's all right. I think I paid like $11 for a 4-pack of these, and it's 4 pints. I think I could do a lot better next time, but you never know till you try, right? All right, everybody, have a good one. Later.